Hello, this is Judy. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we're going to be working on day number 5 of Chrissy's Beautiful Life 30 Days of Sketches. This is the sketch right here. It's got 3 large circles on a plain background, and it is by Gloria Montross. Very unique sketch, Gloria. Thank you. So it has some writing around the outside, which is very similar to yesterday's on both of these big ones. A little embellishment here and a photo in here. One photo with ephemera around the outside. I found some paper, again, that I can use. And it's actually some of the ugliest paper I have. Well, I probably have uglier paper. And maybe you don't think it's ugly, but to me it is, and I probably wouldn't never use it, but this is going to stretch my imagination to use this paper, and I want to use it. I'm going to make a 2-page layout because I have enough photos. And let's see, where are the photos? They're probably underneath here. As you can see, I have blue paper here. Oh, here they are. And they're of my grandson again, and he's taking a bath. We don't actually have a bathtub here in our house. We've remodeled it and put in a walk-in shower because my father-in-law was disabled, so we wanted to make it easy for him. We took the bathtub out and just had the walk-in shower. So when the little ones come over, we have to give them a bath in a plastic tub that, you know, is big enough for them. And none of these are revealing. Everything is covered up. He's just a little naked baby, but everything is covered up. So I thought I would use these because he just had so much fun. They think it's just the best because we can make it as deep as we want. So they're actually like floating around, and he just had a blast. And he loves to pour the water on his head and rinse his hair. So yeah, he always enjoys coming over and getting to take a swim actually in our bath. And I did a title, and I used I think this is Night of Navy from Stampin'Up. It's new, and I used it in my Cricut, and it cut out okay. A couple of little catches here. It's quite thick cardstock, so I've got to perfect my setting to make sure that it cuts cleanly, but it did okay. And I also used some holographic paper from Close to My Heart, and I have a stash of this, so why not use it? And that's going to be layered underneath the title. And this is going to be for my photo mats. And I also had some water paper that I can use. I pulled a couple sheets, and these are actually the same. I think they're the same. Maybe they're not the same. I don't know. They're pretty similar. But definitely different colors, right? So this is the ugly paper. And as you can see from the sketch, it's the circles, and they are going across the page, so I'm meeting that criteria. And I actually have 4 sheets of this. So what I thought I could do was cut out some of the circles to raise them up and really give them some dimension. And with the addition of the holographic paper and the water paper, it will brighten these up. And I'm thinking I might put a white photo or a white layer underneath these and use white cardstock for photo mats along with the blue. That will really make the photos pop off of this paper and brighten the paper as well. So that's one idea you can use when you have paper that might not be as pretty as you would like. I'm going to clear all this stuff out, and then I will get started. One other thing though, I'll show you. I brought out a bunch of the ephemera that I found. You know how many times it's the cutest ephemera, taking a bath, splish splash and all that, but how many times do you actually scrapbook it? Well, at least I don't do it very much. So I have these built up. Now, obviously it's not his first bath, but I could use the word bath and the duck. I could cut those out. And from Close to My Heart, a long time ago, they had a collection called Georgie. I think it was Georgie. And these stickers are from that. On this is also, there's circles. There's clear see-through stickers. So I'm wondering if I might be able to incorporate these on the middles of on the middle of these circles like this, just to give them a little more pizzazz. Okay, so we'll see what that looks like. I'm not sure yet. I also have a bunch of stickers I found. These would be cute to use. I found some glitter bubbles. Let's see, there's a stamped image I could color. That's a sticker I can use. I said, hey there, little one, that's cute. I don't know if the green's going to work, but I pulled it. Splish Splash, I was taking a bath, so that's cute. On here it says bath time. It's in yellow, so it might not work. And then this has a bathtub with the bubbles. On here, there was a bath time of just a little tiny word right here. And then there's some bubbles on here with shampoo. And then on here, it says, what happens at Grandma stays at Grandma. So I thought that would be perfect for like a subtitle. So I'm going to work with it a little bit, and then I will be back and show you where I am. All right, I gutted out that blue paper, and I then made this into 11 by 11, so it has a 1/2 inch all the way around, 1/2 inch border. And then I took the extra 2 and I cut out some of the circles. So this is what I have so far. So the next thing I thought I would do is to take some white cardstock, and this will help brighten it up, and to layer it onto that bottom part as a mat. So let's just see what it'll look like here. That's too thin. I have so many of these white strips, right, from cutting down paper. There. So of course I would cut those to the right size, and then have the circles overlapping it, and just have the white coming out from underneath. I think that looks really cool, doesn't it? And another thought I had was to maybe use some white journaling pen to highlight some of the circles. So that's another idea. So I'm going to go ahead and glue these down, and I will miter the corners so that they look nice. And then I might even, I will pop this up, of course, but I'm not sure what I'm going to use along the edges to make them really pop out. I don't want to make it darker. I would like to make it lighter. So maybe some metallic marker or ink. So let me see what I can come up with, and I'll be right back. Real quick, I wanted to show you how I mitered the corners. So on this Close to My Heart Versamat, it has the line for a perfect 45-degree angle. So I will line it up there. Actually, I think I'll do it down here. I think it'll be easier for me to do it at the bottom corner here. And let me put a little glue here. And this will hold all of them as I miter them. All right. And I'll line up my ruler to the line. And then just use my X-Acto knife to cut it. I think I got it through. I might need a new blade on my X-Acto knife. So then I have a perfectly lined up corner. So I'll do all of them the same way. Okay, so I cut out around the circles, and I think that using a white gel pen to outline these will help to distinguish them from the other pattern that we're going to layer it on top of. And let's see, so this is the one that's going to be off, and this will be over there. So I won't have to use white everywhere, is why I'm determining where it's going to go. I could just do it all and not worry about it, right? But Some of my videos are long enough. I don't need to make them longer. But I find if I move my hand, I try not to move my fingers, but slide my hand down as best as I can. Straight lines are so much easier than curves, right? So, but I hold it still and just move my hand along, and using a smooth surface like the Versamat or even my glass mat really helps. And I do turn the paper as I go to help with that, because once I start trying to move my finger around the curve, then I go off. So using your hand to slide and holding your finger still, I think that it helps me a lot. And of course, go slow. There's no rush. And these are white gel pens that Close to My Heart carried. They're Jelly Rolls from Sakura, I think. Yeah, Sakura. So they work really well. And this is a 10 point. So it's a very thick line. So I'm going to do that on all of these, and then I will pop it up on foam and show you what it looks like. Okay, we're all done, and I really like how it looks. It really made it brighter, not so drab, I think. So let's see. Oh, the foam. So the foam I put on, and because this is really thin paper, I felt like I needed a lot of the foam to make sure that it doesn't depress at all. So this one will go here, and then it'll go off here, and this will be trimmed. And I did cut another little piece of foam to cover that area, but I didn't want to go too wide. So we'll see where that is. Let's see. I probably could mark it and then trim it off. And then I won't have to worry about it. And then we'll glue it down. But doesn't that look much better? That paper that was so drab and dreary, it looks more fun. It just looks really fun. I like it a lot. So I'm glad that this sketch inspired me to do something like this. And now that I trimmed it, I want to show you, you don't need to put glue everywhere, just along the outside edges, and that will help it to stay down. Sometimes I see people put so much glue on and it's really not necessary. So, put it down here. Oh, that looks so good. All right. So I'll get the other one done, and then we can proceed on. Okay, I have both pieces down, and I use the Close to My Heart runner. The new one has dots of glue to glue this onto the holographic paper, because wet glue will kind of make it yucky if it seeps out. So I wanted to make sure I use this, because it you can wipe it off. It'll roll right up with your finger like this, and you can peel it off. Little glue gobbers. So now with the photos, I'm thinking I always put the title on this side. It's just one of the things I do. And let's see, I'm going to turn it this way, because I want the photos to go up, and I want that idea of the circles going that way. That was in the sketch. I can put him there and in here. Oh, maybe we'll put this one. Let's see. I like this little face. I want to tuck that under here, I think. And you put this one down here. And no, that's not going to work. Put this one, well, I don't know. I could have it like that. because it has a lot of dead space in that corner. So I guess it looks all right. And this one here. So that's a pleasing arrangement for my photos. I also want to mention that the photos, I put the water paper, this I cut up into photo mats, just a little tiny bit, and it kind of gives it that blue look, and with the white it's kind of brightens it up, I think. And then I matted them all on white, and this one I did a reverse matte. I did the white and then the blue. So let's see what else we have. So I was going to do this. What happens at Grandma's stays at Grandma's. I can put that right there on that piece. All right, let me find all the other things that I have somewhere here after doing all that work on the layouts. I have a little mess, so let me clean it up and then I'll be right back. Okay, I got out what I thought I could use. And I like this. I trimmed it out as close as I could, so it fits right there in that dead space. I put these, there was only 4 of these. There's one there, one there, one there, one there. So it takes your eye through the layout. And I put these on from that sheet of clear stickers from the Georgie collection. And I have 3 left, but I used them on the ones that would show. So those kind of go through as well. And then I pulled out this word to go with the little duck, because he's got a little duck here, even though it's flipped over the whole time. And I love this quote, so I thought that would fit good here. And then I have the bath time to put here. A little shampoo and soap. And I had the bear here. It would tuck in really nicely. So I'm going to color that and then put it down. In the other photo, I have a cough drop in my mouth. I'm sorry, I'm got a cold and now I'm coughing. So I'm going to get all this laid down, and then I think I'm going to add some stickles, glittered glue, because that would work out really well. Or maybe a Nouveau drops, I'm not sure, but I'll pull out some blue ones and we'll do just little dots. Or I could even encircle the circles to draw your eye down through. But I don't want too much, because then it's already busy enough, right? So I don't want too much. I do have a few more of these too. They're the inside of the Splish Splash. But I can't see a place to use them that I like. So, you know, do I use them for the sake of using them? I don't know. I'll see what they look like. And then there will be still shots at the end. So I hope you enjoyed this. Really fun layout using some really ugly paper. I think they worked out really well. Not quite the layout of the sketch, but gave me the idea for this. And that is all the reason that you use sketches, right? So take care. Have a good day.